Let us discuss about a single phase AC distributor, another numerical problem. Power factor referred to receiving end. This is the numerical problem. A single phase AC distributor AB of 2 kilometers long supplies a load of 120 amps at 0.8 power factor lagging at its far end and a load of 80 amps at 0.9 power factor lagging at its midpoint. Both the power factors are referred to voltage at far end, that is receiving end. The resistance and reactances per kilometer are 0.05 ohm and 0.1 ohm respectively. If the voltage at far end is maintained at 230 volts, calculate voltage at sending end, and second one, phase angle between the two voltages. This is the numerical problem given that we'll discuss now. Given that the resistance per kilometer, the total length of the line is 2 kilometers line, AC distributor, single phase AC distributor. The loads are tapped at point. Assume that A, B is the length of the line, 2 kilometers. Now B is the point. The current is 120 amps. Given that at power factor 0.8 lagging. The load at point B is, load current at point B is 120 amps and 0.8 power factor lagging. At point C, at its midpoint, another load is tapped, that is I1 equal to 80 amperes at power factor 0.9 lagging. The two currents I1 and I2 both will flow in section AC and only I2 current will flow in section CB. Now they given also that resistance per kilometer is or 0.05 ohms. Reactance per kilometer also given that 0.1 ohm. Voltage at far end VB also given 230 volts they given, and what is the voltage at point B. They are what we have to calculate is voltage at sending end, which is the voltage at sending end, and what is the power factor of sending end voltage. The voltages between point B and A, what are the difference phase angle, that is phi s we have to calculate, or what is the voltage at Vs, what is the angle for that is the phase angle of sending end voltage. Now to do these type of problems, first we have to analyze what is the resistance and reactances and currents in various sections to be calculated. First we have to calculate current in section various sections. Current in section CB is only I2 current will flow in section CB, that is ICB equal to I2 cos phi 2 minus J sin phi 2, because current vector can be resolved into cos and find 120. Now cos phi 2 is 0.8, they given 0.8. If you convert this sin phi 2 is 0.6 you will get. Now by substituting that 120 0.8 minus J 0.6 amperes, then if you multiply this you will get I2 vector is ICB equal to 96 minus J 72 amperes. Now current in section AC we have to calculate. This is the current in section AC is I1 plus I2, two currents flowing in section AC. That is IAC vector equal to I1 vector plus I2 vector. Now I1 equal to I1 cos phi 1 minus J sin phi 1, similar to previous one. I1 is the current 80 amps, cos phi 1 is given as sin 0.9, convert that into sin J 0.432 amperes. Now if you multiply this and this you will get 72 minus J 34.56 amperes. Now current in section AC is the two currents we have to add, I1 plus I2, two currents we have to add. That is I1 is 72 minus J 34.56, the I1, this is I1 plus I2 is, this is the I2 current, 96 minus J 72, that equal to 168 minus J 106.56 ampere. This is the current in section AC. After calculating these currents, we have go for impedances of various sections how to calculate. Directly they given resistance and reactance per kilometer. The length of the section CB is 1 kilometer only. Directly we can substitute that one. Impedance of section AC equal to ZAC equal to, directly we can write 0.05 plus J 0.1, because the resistance per kilometer is 0.05 plus reactance per kilometer is 0.1. Directly we can substitute, because if it is in meters we have to convert into kilometers. In the last problem, numerical problem, we discussed about how to convert meters to kilometer by 1000 we made. No need of that because they are already directly given per kilometer the resistance and reactances. Similarly, impedance of section CB is same. Now we go for voltage at sending end VA we have to calculate. Voltage drop in section CB equal to VCB ICB into ZCB. Voltage in AC, what is the voltage drop? V equal to IZ only. Now voltage drop in section CB is VCB. Assume that ICB into ZCB we will get, and we have to multiply ICB vector and ZCB vector. ICB is already we calculated. ICB is current in section CB is, this is the ICB 96 minus J72. That we substituted here. ZCB we substituted. After that we are multiplication will be done in polar form only. We have to convert this into polar form. Again this is converted into polar form. After doing multiplication, 120 into 120 into 0.119, angles should be added. Angle should be added minus 36.86 plus 63.43. Therefore, answer voltage drop in section CB is, this is 14.28, 26 at an angle 26.57 volts it is. We have to convert this into rectangular form also. Wherever we want to use, we can use this directly into rectangular form. Now voltage drop in section AC is VAC equal to IAC into ZAC. IAC already we calculated, that we substituted here. IAC and ZAC. If you do that, voltage drop in section AC is 20.1149 plus J 12.08 volts. That is, it is the polar form, it is the rectangular form of voltage drop in section AC. Let us discuss about voltage at point, midpoint, that is midpoint is VC. What is the voltage at this point? What is the voltage at point B plus the drop in this section is voltage at point C. That midpoint is VB plus VCB drop. This drop plus what is the voltage here? That is the voltage at point C. That we have to substitute all this. VB is 230 given plus VCB drop is 14.8, 26.57 they given. We calculated already this drop. Now addition will be done in rectangular form. We have to convert into rectangular form. This and add this and this, and angles also, J terms also we added. Finally we will get 242.77 plus J 6.38 volts we will get. Now voltage at sending end, we have to calculate voltage at sending end. They want what is the voltage at sending end. Now VA sending end voltage equal to voltage at point B plus this drop if we add, we will get voltage at sending end VB plus VCB plus VAC. Voltage drop in section AC we added, all we added, it will get 263.38 at an angle 4.01 degrees. That is the first bit answer, voltage at sending end. Now they want another phase angle between the two end voltages VB versus VA. What is the phase difference is? Now VB at an angle 230 degrees they given already. Now we calculated voltage at point A, sending end voltage is 263.38 at an angle 4 degrees, 4.01 degrees. Now the phase angle between two ends is, the difference is 0, 4. Now this is the difference is VA minus VB, phase angle difference is 4.01 degrees. That is the solution for this. For this we have to draw the phasor diagram. Let us now discuss now phasor diagram. How to draw the phasor diagram for the same numerical problem? The voltage VB is taken as reference. What the voltage VB is 230 volts is taken as a reference. For that, what is the current? Current is at point B. What is the current? I1 is the current or I2 is the current? At point B. At point B, I2 is the current. I2 lags at an angle. They given the power factor also. That is 5:1. At point B, the diagram in the problem was they given that VB. It is a point B. It is a point A sending in. This is I2. This is I1. This is given also. Phi2 is given. This is Phi2. Phi2 is given as, what is the power factor? 0.8. 0.8. The phase angle will be 36.86. Now, resistance drop in this section will be in phase with current. The resistance drop will be in phase, that is I to R2. Now, reactance drop will be 90 degrees to this. I2 X2. If you add this I2 Z2, you will get I2 Z2. If you join this and this, assume that it is A, O, and this is BT or A. If you join this, what you will get? Voltage at point C. If you join this vector gives voltage at point C, VC. Now the phase angle is, what is the voltage? This is the phase angle at this point. What is the voltage? This is the phase angle. Now another VB is taken as reference. The current I1 having angle how much? Cos phi 1. Cos phi 1 is how much? Cos phi 1?
0.9 sir.
0.9. For that it also lags at an angle I1 VB. Now parallel to this I1 R1 drop will be there. Parallel to this means it is the parallel line I1. It is the parallel line to this. Resistance drop will be in phase with current, that is I1 R1. Now if you draw the 90 degrees to this, it is the reactance drop I2 X2. Sorry, I1 X1. If you join on this and this, you will get I1 Z1. If you join this and this, what you will get? This vector, this sending in voltage VA. Sending in voltage VA. Now this is the phase angle what we calculated previously. This is the sending in voltage, this is the receiving in voltage, this is phi s, phase angle phi s. Okay, this way we have to draw the phase angle. Now whatever the problem given, we have to draw the phasor diagram clearly, mentioning the values also important. Phi s is, phase angle is, phi s is 4.01 degrees. Then we calculate. Similarly, we can represent 230. No need to represent, all the values are in the problem. Okay.